It's been 2 weeks. The number's ticked over to 129, I think, of Chainsaw Man chapters, and we've talked about them all with EliteAri, so I thought we would kick them off for this one and bring in someone new. So Jockey Bacon is here.
Hi guys, I'm Jockey Bacon.
He went with it. I was
Alright.
curious. He tried.
Jesus.
But spoiler
I
alert,
tried.
they can already see the little images on screen. I can't do accents either,
What a
alright?
shame.
EliteAri is here,
Yeah.
everybody. How sad.
Yep, I love Chainsaw Man.
Imagine
Chapter
if Bacon was
129.
here. Yeah, you hear Bacon's story about Chainsaw Man? I'm sure you have.
What, that he hates it?
No, he
He
read
read to the
every
end of
chapter
part 1 and was
except
like,
for the
that's it.
very last chapter of part 1 because he just like fell away from it,
Jesus.
and he hasn't read any since. He likes that anime or something. That's fucking disgusting.
Well, that's
EliteAri
pretty
likes
good,
that
yeah.
dumb shit too. Remember when we
I
talked
don't
about
like
that?
it. I love it. Jesus.
Embarrassing. Can you imagine that, chat? I wonder what does the audience think about the Chainsaw Man anime? Leave a comment below. You ever done one of these, EliteAri, where you plug the comments and make them comment one thing?
Yeah, I do it on your stream sometimes.
I want to know. I want a number
Never works.
rating and what you think about the Chainsaw Man anime, and it better be negative. What if I told this and then I hid all the positive ones just to make it seem like you were outnumbered
Genius.
to conciliate? What word am I looking for here?
I just think that you attract a lot of crazy people
To
if that
beat you
happened.
down.
But I would believe it.
Yeah, a lot of crazy
destroy
people
me.
that actually went to school and they can read EliteAri. You see, they're not illiterates
Yeah,
like
sure.
you people over there.
Right.
With your
Yeah,
dub
they just want
anime.
the adaptations to match perfectly with exactly what you saw, right? They don't want anything different.
Just not anything bad.
Chainsaw Man, what an anime. Let's move on.
Hold on.
Before I get angry.
I had to drink. We don't want to make EliteAri angry.
Nice.
So last time some shit happened or something, there was a mysterious time-traveling man who came through a door, at least according to EliteAri. I think it's Yoshida or Kishibe. I'm not keeping up with his fucking delusions over here. His Discord tag thing now says time travel theorist, though he changes it every second day, so don't get too attached to it. He's delusional, and we'll meet him up for it later. So what's the moment going to be when you realize you're wrong about this, EliteAri? What needs to happen? I feel like you'll just be holding out hope until the very last chapter that it's going to all be revealed to be a time subplot somehow.
How could they disprove me? I guess, I think Yoshida's the biggest key.
That's a word.
No. If they give any hint at, like, what Yoshida is, I guess, and it's pretty boring, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I guess I'm wrong. Because he's central to all of this time travel stuff.
Okay.
Which I think that's coming up in the next few chapters, probably. Yeah, unless Yoshida's like an end, like chapter 150, 190 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, 150. That's a big one. That's the Yoshida backstory chapter. It's gonna be something boring about getting bullied at school or something. Nah, he's too pretty for that. Yoshida's fake backstory that I got to think up real quick. I know. I can't think of anything. He loves octopuses. He has a cell phone. I don't know. Kishibe time travel. I think that's the conclusion I just came to. But anyway, we start this chapter off with our image, EliteAri, kind of. There's one Chainsaw Man on one side, other Chainsaw Man on one side, and ice are upside down, so she says 2 Chainsaw Mans.
Yep, not Chainsaw Men, Chainsaw Mans.
Yes, that's cool. Funny. And then the chapter title, EliteAri, is Save Me Chainsaw Man. Like that one time Makima said that one thing. And then Isa said,
oh my god,
chapter.
you got it.
Yeah,
I did not think you would remember that.
I'm a big fucking idiot, huh? Think I'm a big dummy? Yep. It's from the Darkness Devil stuff, I'm pretty sure. You think I'd forget that?
I don't think it is from
the Darkness Devil. It's the suicide thingy, which I like just as much.
Yep, true.
But yeah. Doesn't she say it a few times? Does she say it in the Darkness Devil shit?
God, I don't know. I just remember it from the Kishibe stuff. Like
I'm looking it up. I know it's like chapter 60 something, maybe.
No. The Darkness Devil, yeah, sure, chapter 60.
I was looking through these chapters recently to edit my Chainsaw Man video. Now, no, she just says the cool thing where she's like, the Darkness Devil is tempting me. Well, now, remember when the Darkness Devil made like Makima's name out of like arms and stuff? That was crazy.
Yep. Then it broke her hand. Crazy.
Yeah, I wish something cool like that would happen.
Then she broke him entirely by like, shooting him, and then he like bled everywhere. Oh, he almost got destroyed.
How come the Chainsaw Man Part 2 Primal Fear isn't this cool? Just a
I don't know. I kind of like the Falling Devil. I don't know which one I like more.
Where is Makimura? I'm on chapter 66 now. There she is. Wait, she's already in here. Don't you hate it when the chapter loads in the middle of it? What if I was reading something important?
God,
Oh,
I
remember
hate
the
when that
frog?
happens.
Ribbitten? And we don't know what that's about? Frog in a well, remember?
Yep. And a sword. Oh my god.
No, there's no save me here. But I think it might be afterwards with the doll
True.
devil. Hello, Santa Claus. Denji, will you
Jeez.
save me? She doesn't even say Chainsaw Man.
Oh my god.
But it is something similar, so I'm not completely wrong. So I'm just the smartest there is, especially with Chainsaw Man.
Yep.
But
Now go to chapter 83.
ugh, I gotta do everything around here. Manga, see, I already closed the tab. Gotta click over here. What was that? 83? That's a shit number. I accidentally went to 93. Oh no. Got
Oh
fucking
my
everything
god.
up out here. This is scintillating for the audience.
Yes.
It's
Audience,
Death
leave a comment.
Resurrection
Just tell us.
Chainsaw. Yes, this is the Kishibe moment, right? She gets thinged.
Yeah.
Save me,
It
Chainsaw
says,
Man.
save me.
But it's kind of a
So there we
similar
go.
pose to the other one, where she's bleeding out her nose a little bit. But yeah, then the Hell Devil shows up, and he looks like one of those things from Tomb Raider and the PS1. I definitely bought that up last time. Crazy.
Yep.
Anyway, last time I'm pretty sure I said we were just going to skip that fucking boring fight shit in hell, and we did that, EliteAri. I'm a predictive god.
Yeah, it was kind of the opposite of what I was expecting, where
Fights suck.
they left hell, but it seems like the clone guy is in hell or something now. So I thought the clone guy would be outside, and then they would be fighting inside, but no.
Seems like the clone guy can go wherever he pleases, because he's strong and stuff and cool. But not Chainsaw Man. Though this door is still open.
And we get no information about him whatsoever, right?
No.
Crazy. I thought we'd get something.
We got to divert to something else, and we'll return to it in about 20 chapters, okay?
Yep.
So we get out, but the door to this hell region is still open, because this worm devil ugly titty spike thing is still fucking people up all throughout the chapter. But Isa lands on the ground. Denji's all fucked up because he's been fighting all night. And then, what's her name? Euro? Or Yuko? No, that's the other one. And then Euro is wrong.
The War Devil.
We got Yuko. No.
Yuko
Euro.
died.
What's her name again?
Yoru.
Yoru. I'm always close.
Yep.
She's like, Lamau, let's kill him now. But Isa doesn't want to because she's being a nice girl, etc., etc. And then she feeds her blood to him. What do you think about this, EliteAri?
Yep. I thought it was interesting, actually, that Yoru was still so adamant on trying to kill Chainsaw Man. For some reason, I was like, oh, she's like softened over time. She doesn't care that much. But no, she still wants it. Us is the one who's softened on it. But, yeah.
It is kind of funny this time, though. It's not really that scary because she's like, yeah, you dare help my sworn enemy or something later, and that's kind of funny. And she's making funny faces the whole time. You always do this. Why must you always do the opposite of what I say? And then she stabs herself. And everybody else we've seen stab themselves, even when they're random weak civilians, they always look cool when they stab themselves. But Isa looks like a dumb wimp, and she cries a lot. And then Euro, or whatever the fucking name is, also says ow. So that's funny. And then we give the littlest amount of blood to Denji, but he fires up anyway because he's a champion and stuff. He's the protagonist of the series and better than Isa, right?
Absolutely not.
Embarrassing.
But I guess he's the protagonist of part 1, and now he's playing this supportive mentor character in part 2. He's like the Uncle Ben of this part. Yeah.
But he didn't die.
Not yet.
I mean, Isa's fucking dead at the end of this part, and we can all celebrate. Be like,
There's no
thank God,
chance.
Chainsaw Man is good again. Chainsaw Man's gonna
They're getting
kill her,
married, and part
evil
3
bitch.
will be their son or something.
Yeah, and he'll be a little Chainsaw Man, and he's actually the dude in the door because of time travel. I feel like we said that last week. I thought it was clever for a second, but then I got a deja vu feeling. You don't have to take it so far as to save my mortal enemy. Lamau get it because she thinks she's rebelling against her. That was funny. You're crossing the line like TNA. That was a funny wrestling joke, all right, EliteAri? You didn't get it. And then Ice has a big dumb monologue about love and stuff or something. Between that time with Yuko and tonight, Chainsaw Man has saved my life twice now. She's still saying Chainsaw Man because she's Makima, just like we're gonna get later, and she doesn't see Denji yet. That's embarrassing and fucking lame. That's why we hate her. I memed myself into a good point there, EliteAri. Did you see that?
Yep.
And I didn't know I was doing it, so she doesn't see Denji still. And even at the beginning, I forgot. And for our image thing, when she said 2 Chainsaw Mans, I'm like, oh, great. Another fucking reason to cuck us out of her reacting to Denji being Chainsaw Man, because she's going to think the other person was the good Chainsaw Man the entire time and Denji is the imposter. I've seen this storyline before, EliteAri, and but they didn't do that, I guess.
Yep.
Instead, she just still doesn't know. She just likes Chainsaw Man now instead of Denji. What a dumb bitch. Besides, watching Chainsaw Man makes me think if a piece of trash like him, now this is kind of funny, is allowed to keep living, then maybe it's okay for me to live too, and that's why. And then she gets cut off by an evil worm thing. Save me, Chainsaw Man. And he does. Cute.
Yep, perfect summary of the chapter.
I'm telling you, there's not much to say about this fucking thing. It's pretty straightforward. We'll get to EliteAri's notes at the end, like we always do. Then we're jumping on cool things. We're on top of cars. This bloke, whoever was driving this car, just gets skewered because Lamau... Now, this is actually something to talk about. Denji is a bad person still. He's still getting people killed here just to save Isa. And then, again, with a building, he's just jumping onto there, and this building gets crushed. And then he has a funny moment where he says, sorry, I might not be able to save you. That was pretty funny. Denji's given up and stuff. Or at least on her. More destruction by this worm, devil, tit, spike thing. And then Isa becomes a bad person and says we should steal that motorcycle. And she's being all nice about it because she doesn't really know how to be bad. That's kind of funny. And then Chainsaw Man does a classic here on the channel. He says, don't be stupid. I can't steal that, you thief. A woman's riding it. And then we point to a different bloke. There's just conveniently 2 motorcycles here, which is hilarious. Steal that guy's then. And then he's flip the page and he kicks him and says, beat it. Now that's funny. Now look at this dumb dude. Yep. We believe in Chainsaw Man. Don't blame me.
He wasn't wearing a helmet. He deserved it.
Yes, true. The chick was wearing a helmet. See, this just reflects how that women are more responsible. And it morally justifies why Denji has a predisposition to helping women. Kill all men. Now, don't blame... What am I usually saying, kill all men? Oh, our Vinland Saga discussions, because men like war and stuff.
Yes.
Don't blame me, blame this chick behind me. Now, this was another funny gag. Oh, crap, hey, and then we're doing a thing, and then she turns it into a super thingy, and they cut the worm devil open. And this guy over here is freaking out, saying, that's my bike. That's like a reference to something, right?
Yep.
What is it a reference to?
That's my bike?
I can hear it being said in my head, and I'm thinking like a Spider-Man
I feel like
movie.
It's happened in like a million movies.
Yeah, it's also easily common. That's my bike, and then they scream. No, I feel like this happens in everything, right? Where and it is like a superhero thing. There's Spider-Man, and I can see it in the cartoon now. He takes the bike, and he's like, sorry, I'll return it later.
Yep.
Fuck, there's a specific instance, but I'm never going to be able to think it. So that's his fucking boring-ass chapter, EliteAri. A lot of Isa bullshit. What do we talk about? Super Chainsaw Man motorcycle. That's
the greatest. Yeah, what a motorcycle. Jesus. I was thinking about that motorcycle. Do you reckon Denji thinks that's like a new power he's unlocked that can turn bikes into like chainsaws or something? Because he doesn't know about the War Devil like turning things into weapons.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think this will like go forward and he'll be like, oh man, I can do this now?
There might be one line where he thinks that, and then she punches him on the head all funny and anime girlish and says, no, I did that. That'd be pretty funny.
That'll be revealing her secret. Oh my god.
Wait, he doesn't know she's the War Devil yet, I'm guessing.
No, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How does that power work again? She can change. How does she care about this bike?
Well, if she believes that she owns something, like that aquarium, then she can turn it into a weapon.
Oh, okay. And they stole it, and possession is 13/9 of the law or something? That's what they say in these movies, I believe.
Jesus. Really? What does that mean?
No.
13/9?
See, the number thing was funny because it's a generic thing to say, and therefore I was having a meta commentary on how cliche the joke is for me saying it. So I changed the numbers so that it was a whole thing, and it's actually, that's like the whole thing. but it's like
I get it.
9/10 of the law
I
or
get it. We
something.
don't even have to talk about it. I get it. All
Wasn't
right.
that in the
Cool.
Crucible?
Cool.
No. There was a law thing in
I
it.
doubt
Remember,
it.
Giles Crosby or whatever, he had been to court 56 times or something, and his father had done so. You remember EliteAri. But she
Yeah, I
owns
just
the
watched that
bike.
movie.
I remember now.
Cool. All right. Good
I really
chapter.
don't have anything to say, except Denji is a bad person, and I was thinking about protagonists being bad people recently, because I've been watching Mushoku Tensei, but we will save that for a different day, because I'm not allowed to talk to
Yes, we're
EliteAri
not
about it
talking about
until
that.
I've watched 8 episodes. Preview.
But everyone get ready, all right?
That's
Yeah.
coming out on your channel, isn't it? I'm not editing that shit.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later. Chainsaw
Okay.
Man. Um, yeah, probably will be my channel. We'll see. Um,
No editing for me. Yay.
yeah. Let me.
Okay, you
I
got
don't even know if
notes
I
or
have any
something?
notes for
Because
this.
you
Not
don't have
really.
anything.
I got the Makima thing we talked about. Um, Denji stealing a woman's bike, and that's it.
That was funny. Not stealing a woman's
How
bike.
about what do you think about this monster that's coming after them? He's become a lot more important than I thought initially. I thought it was just a one-off design we'd never see again.
But
But
they're
now he
already big.
seems incredibly
Yeah.
strong. He is able to get out of hell, but the falling devil seems to be nowhere to be found.
Well, the
Kind
Falling
of
Devil
interesting, I
is
guess.
incapacitated by other Chainsaw Man, right? We don't have to
Yeah,
think
true,
about
I
that
guess,
anymore.
yeah.
Um,
I wonder what if we will get the reveal of what this devil actually is, like this weird tentacle devil thing.
so it
Um,
was looked like a big worm, but he's not going to be the Worm Devil because that's not very scary,
I mean, he could be.
and it's
I don't know.
too
Worms are pretty
obvious. All
scary.
right. The I'm out of ideas. The Tit Devil Lamau. That's it's not very tit like, though it kind of is.
I wonder
Hmm.
if he will be. You know that big whatever the Prince of Darkness that's coming. I wonder if we'll get like a big. This is just pointless theorizing, I guess. But if the Falling Devil or even other primal devils are trying to build up someone to be incredibly strong, like maybe they'll feed this. They keep feeding this guy and keep feeding this guy to make him eventually this Prince of Darkness, who will be like the he'll gain intelligence and he'll be really intelligent. He'll gain a lot of power or something. It'll kind of be like a oh no, or it could be some type of can I don't know Berserk spoilers I guess, but some character in Berserk transforms and he how do I even say this without
I have
spoiling
no
it?
idea where you're going with this, so I can't help.
In Berserk, one of the greatest things that happens in all of Berserk
It's a
is
Ganishka
that they
thing.
use the rules. Yes, the Ganishka thing. They use the rules of transformation twice, and it's kind of like it creates this infinite potential of like what could be, because no one's ever done it before. No one knows what happens to the universe when this happens. And maybe now they'll do the same thing to an existing devil, and they'll turn them into a devil twice or something. That'll break the universe, and they'll become like this world-ending threat. That's like, oh my god,
So
the devil, 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 devil,
you're
devil,
saying this
infinity or
about
something.
this
I don't
dumb
know.
tit monster?
Yeah, like maybe because he's been shown to be the one eating these devils that the falling devil is sending to hell.
Well,
Maybe
just
that's
these
like a bigger
people, and he ate
thing.
like one dude.
Oh, sorry, yeah, these people, yeah, they're sending these people to hell. Yeah, but he seems important. He's like his tentacles are in Earth now. Oh my god, it's scary.
But
Um,
Denji's just gonna beat him
but
by
probably
punching him
none
a
of
few
this is true.
times.
Yeah,
No,
probably
I
that's
guess
the way
Aiser
more
will help
likely.
him. Lame. Denji should just beat him up. Is that really what we're gonna be doing next chapter?
Yeah,
Fighting this thing? What is the forward momentum
I
now?
don't know.
Isa
Um,
likes Chainsaw Man now, kinda. Still doesn't like Denji. And together they're powerful, and she's gonna become his sidekick and have a superhero outfit. Is that where we're going with this?
yeah, I could see that her being a sidekick to um
Oh, and he's still
Chainsaw
hiding his
Man.
identity. And what if Denji and Isis start dating? No, because we've already had indications that she knows, or that they can't. They wouldn't
Wait,
have done the
I
earlier
don't
thing
know.
if the dynamic was going to be she didn't know it was Denji, but Denji and Isa are dating, but she doesn't know that Chainsaw Man and Denji are the same person. Kind of how
No, it could be the
Mary
other
Jane
way.
is fucking Spider-Man and Peter Parker at the same time. But yeah, it could be the other way where Denji doesn't know that Isa is the War Devil strong girl in the. But he's gonna see her now. I don't know. This sounds dumb.
Yeah. No, I don't think they're dating. I think they're gonna go their separate ways after this. We're still early. What are we? Chapter 129. That makes this like the 33rd
Yeah,
chapter or
30
something in
chapters.
this part. We still got plenty to go. We're in the first third of part one.
Still bad though.
Still great. Us is great. Where has she got to go? She's still depressed about the cat. She hasn't coped with it yet. Um, maybe she will be converted into a devil at some point. Like not like how she has Yoru inside her, but um, maybe that whole thing I went about Ganishka, maybe it'll happen to her. Who knows?
I don't know if anybody's getting Ganesh, just like I'm not sure about time
Yeah,
travel.
neither do I. Time. Yeah, let's stop these ridiculous theories.
Yes. Fuck, there really is nothing else to talk about. I've scrolled through it like twice now. Girls and stuff. Immoral protagonist. Do you think we ever get a resolution about this, or Denji? The point is just that Denji is lovable because he's a bad person, and we're all bad people, so we relate. Lamau, is that what's happening here?
I think it's a funny joke. So if Fujimoto can come up with a funnier joke by subverting it, then I think he will. So we'll see.
Because I'm pretty sure Miller is pretty adamant that this fucking, like, he's gonna realize that being bad is bad. Because, you know, he likes these generic shonen nonsense things that Chainsaw Man hates. And that's what happens in them, right? Though Luffy is stealing all the time. And it's, like, funny because he's a pirate.
Yeah.
So maybe all these protagonists are bad people, huh? Except for Naruto. Naruto's the only good person to ever exist.
Goku's pretty good.
No, Goku, like, is bad as a father.
Is he?
Yeah.
What did he do that's so bad?
He, like, died a few times.
Oh, that's terrible. What a bad father. Yeah, so Denji's sexist will forever be sexist.
No, but he's, what do you call it when it's good sexism? Oh,
benevolent sexism.
Benevolent sexism. That's me, EliteAri.
Right. That's not me. I don't even see gender.
He's just sexist.
Or sex
he just
or
hates
whatever.
Women.
Yeah. No, I think he's projecting, right? Like he hates them so much that he just pretends he doesn't hate them or something. I don't know. What are we talking about? What is this chapter? A lot of action. Took 2 weeks. It's
a lot
great.
of Isa character stuff. So, you know, there's nothing to talk about because there's nothing to her character. That was a good one. Admit that was a good one.
That's just what makes her so great, you know?
The simplicity is key.
Yeah, I admit. Yeah.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, the simplicity. True. What do you call it? The style is substance or whatever.
Yes. Aesthetic is narrative, perhaps. Oh my god, that's another one you got to watch for digest. You got to watch your first Digibro video. Now that would be an incredible thing.
Oh boy. All right.
Hold on, I gotta rewatch that video because I rewatched the other two ones. Well, this is a whole tangent. We'll talk about this off stream, EliteAri. Why are you bringing that up right now?
Yeah.
Are we done?
I think we're done. I can't think of anything. The clone chainsaw. I guess literally, what do you think next chapter will be called? What's the title gonna be, Kyle?
Isa X Denji.
That would be an interesting title. I would like that. Or it would more be like Chainsaw Man X Usa or something, right?
That's my buy.
Oh, that'd be really interesting. You know how in Spider-Man they have that kiss where he takes his mask off when he's upside down or whatever.
Yeah.
It'd be really
she's
cool.
Definitely gonna kiss Chainsaw Man because she thought it was dumb that he had a chainsaw.
No, but wouldn't it be great if he they go to kiss and he pulls his chainsaw off with his hand and they kiss like the mask reference or whatever?
No, EliteAri, I figured it out. He's gonna take his face off and become Denji, and she's gonna put her face on and become the European dollar, and they're gonna kiss. And it'll be a double fucking switcheroo.
Genius.
Yes, because we're not like Spider-Man where the dumb girl is just a dumb girl. The dumb girl is also a superhero. So it's like Black Cat and Spider-Man. Now that's a dynamic.
Yep.
And she likes cats. Oh my goodness. She's Black Cat.
Yep. And Denji's a dog. Oh my god.
Yes, and Denji's a dog. Denji's a spider, EliteAri. Catch up. Remember when he was swinging around? Except he didn't swing around. That was funny.
True.
Remember he rode.
I guess one thought I had when I first read this and I saw it said "Save Me, Chainsaw Man" as the title. I was confident. I was like, "Oh my god, Pochita's coming back. The big hero of hell. He's coming."
Yeah, that would have made sense, huh? Because that's who did show up, and she's. But maybe this is the turning point. This is the real Chainsaw Man now. This Denji version, because this time when somebody prayed for Chainsaw Man, it was the Denji
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man.
I
That
mean,
other
he
chainsaw
was the
doesn't
strongest we've
exist.
seen here, right? Like when he was like on the floor and Asa gave him blood, he like jumped up and like
Yeah, but
traveled
that
at
was
speed
just,
we've never seen before,
but that
right?
was funny.
Yeah, true. But that would also be the opportunity for like at that moment would have been when Pochita would have shown up, but instead it was Denji. Um,
Poacher would like
and
to
I guess
sound like a
also
witch, huh?
when he jumped up there, did you ever think that this could be the clone Chainsaw Man coming in? That crossed my mind as well,
No, I
but he didn't
didn't.
show up.
This is still the
What a
clone
shame.
Chainsaw Man the whole time.
All right, no, he's got the white shoes. That's Denji. That's how you can tell.
Let me scroll up and look at this man's shoes. I didn't see his shoes in this chapter. Did I see his shoes last time?
Yeah, they're just black shoes.
We had the greatest chapter review last time. Yeah, that shoes were black. Maybe just socks. No, there's kind of like a shape at the end. But yeah, we had the greatest thumbnail, the greatest image, and the greatest talk last time, and we've downgraded on all the above for this video.
Yep.
With that being said, that was going to be my transition to an outro, leader. You want to do an outro?
With that being said, thanks for listening. Chapter 129. We don't know what that equivalent is in Attack on Titan. We're
Probably
here another
fighting
week.
flock.
Probably something like that. We're getting there toward the end. Chainsaw Man. How many pages were there this chapter? Let me have a look.
Like
Let's scroll
2.
down. There was 17 pages. Oh wait, was that last chapter? That's this chapter. 17 pages versus last chapter, which was 16 pages or even 15
No
pages because last
shot.
one's blank apparently. Yep.
This one felt
Next
so
chapter is in 14 days. So another 2 week break.
slow.
So yeah, we're getting toward the climax. It kind of feels like of an arc at least.
Have we
Or maybe this was
climaxed
the
once in
climax.
this
Am I
whole
gonna do it?
fucking first part? Like when we built it
Yeah,
and beat the
there's been like 4
aquarium or some
story arcs
shit?
so far.
There's been nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing in this fucking
Or remember
part.
when they fought that weird mole bat devil thing? Cockroach devil came
No.
in.
Oh yeah.
The aquarium thing, like you said.
Yuko.
I guess even the first chapter in its own, when she blows up the
Now that
Justice
was an
Devil
arc.
president person.
The rest of this
Yeah.
shit has felt like one thingy.
One amazingly well-paced story all coming together.
Remember how fast
Yeah.
part 1 was? You and we're just running and running and running. Now we're riding bikes.
That's it.
Embarrassing. With that being said, come back in 2 weeks. We'll probably have a Mushaku Tensei part out by then on EliteAri's channel. That's disgusting. Don't watch that show. It's for pedophiles. But go watch it actually, Lamau. Support links in the description below. Thanks.